Mexico versus USA. Another name for excitement on the football field. And in the midst of this excitement, the League's Cup was born, where Mexican clubs are on one side and MLS teams from the United States and Canada on the other. Today we will learn how the League's Cup was born, what its purpose is, and how it has become a new reflection of North American football politics. The informative League's Cup, a tournament that has been the center of much ridicule and criticism, especially from the Mexican side of things due to the terrible scheduling that has seen some of their best players not only miss the entire tournament, but also the start of the 2023-24 season. But what if I told you that this competition actually has a really rich history? And that's actually the reason why we have a 12-team Champions League in Europe today. Well, you would probably tell me to shut up and sit down, because that's exactly what happened. Welcome to the first ever edition of League's Cup, a tournament that used to be called the Champions Cup and later the CONCACAF Cup. The idea of the tournament was to create a competition between the top teams of the North American region, allowing them to not only play against each other, but also giving the champion the chance to play against the reigning European champion in a sort of intercontinental playoff. It was also a way to fill the void left by the now-defunct Copa Interamericana, which had been played between the champions of Mexico and the CONMEBOL region. The first edition was played in 1962, with 4 teams, 1 from Canada, 1 from the United States, and 2 from Mexico. The tournament was played in a round-robin format, with each team playing each other twice, and it was won by CF America. Over the years, the tournament was played between various teams from these 3 countries, until 1981, when the format was changed to a single elimination knockout stage. This change made the tournament more like a continental cup, similar to the European Cup, which had also adopted the knockout format a few years earlier. In 1992, the final was played between 2 Mexican teams, Cruz Azul and Club America, and the match was notable for being one of the most controversial finals in the history of the tournament, as America won 3-2 after extra time, despite having a man less for the majority of the game. The following year, the tournament was renamed the CONCACAF Champions Cup, and in 1998, the format was changed again to include teams from the MLS. This proved to be quite successful, as the MLS had just started a few years earlier, and it gave the Liga's top teams a chance to compete for an international trophy. LA Galaxy became the first MLS team to win the tournament in 2008. The final was played between 2 Mexican teams once again, Pachuca and America. And this time the controversy followed the result, as America won 5-3 on penalties after the game finished 2-2 on aggregate. Many people felt that Pachuca had been robbed of the trophy, as they had hit the post twice in extra time, and America had a player sent off in the 86th minute. In 2015, the format of the tournament was changed yet again, this time to include 6 teams from Mexico, 3 from the USA, and 3 from Canada. But this proved to be unsustainable, as the level of competition was too great between the teams from different countries. And in 2018, the format was changed to the current 6. And that is why this competition is so important, because it is the reason why we have a 12-team Champions League today. But the League's Cup is no less controversial. Liga MX clubs have complained that since All the matches are held in the United States. They face travel and weather problems. Some say it's just a marketing tournament, but the reality is it has increased the popularity of club football in the CONCACAF region. From 2025, the tournament will be broadcast on a larger scale with financial incentives and new sponsors. There are even plans to invite South American clubs in the future. So, the Leagues Cup is no longer just a trophy. It's a reflection of the future of North American football. Messi, America, Mexico, all in one. Do you think the Leagues Cup can become as important as the Copa Libertadores in the future? If you like the video, please like it, share it with football fans, and subscribe for more informative content like this.